Oh my goodness. I am so excited about today's Mojo moment and bringing this to you. Hello, everybody. I'm Deborah Kagan, your Mojo recovery specialist. And boy, this one has been just banging around in my head and been super loud and saying, hey, make sure that you bring this particular conversation to the people. And this one thing is something you absolutely, definitely do not want to do if you're interested in living a mojolicious life and being somebody who rocks their mojo. And because you are here and you do watch these, I'm very excited that you do. That I know that you're somebody who does intend to be living a mojolicious life. And I know, since you're watching this, that you are someone who intends to be rocking your mojo in only the way that you can. And here's the thing. This one thing will guarantee to screw it up every time. You want to know what the one thing is? Do you? Okay, so this one thing is to conform. I'm talking about conforming. Now, anytime that you start to conform to a belief, to a behavior, to a way of acting, to a way of dressing, to a way of eating, to a way of playing sports that isn't a true expression of who you are, you're screwing yourself, and not in the good way, because I am all for self-pleasure. Now, what I'm talking about is, let's talk about dating for a second, since I just brought the self-pleasure and little sex aspect into the conversation. If you are out on a date and you're getting to know somebody, and you decide that you are going to say that you're into all the things that they're into, or if you decide that that you are going to dress a particular way because it's going to, get that someone to be into you and to really hook them, this is not a good idea. This is about conforming to certain beliefs, to certain ways of being that might not be natural to you. Now, if you dress a certain way and it happens to be in alignment with what other people might be saying is the way to do it, okay, cool. It's gotta be a natural, authentic expression, though, of you. Like if you start to wear certain clothes because they're trendy, and you think it's going to make you be more cool, it's going to get you, the better job, it's going to get you better friends, it's going to get you more dates or whatever, it's going to fall apart at some point. Because anytime you put on, literally like some clothing, or anytime you put on an attitude, a behavior, a belief that actually isn't yours, sooner or later, everyone else is going to find out. And then where's that going to leave you? That's going to leave you feeling not connected, feeling not authentic, and it's going to leave you without friends and possibly a job or possibly a date, right? So the thing that I'm talking about today is that you absolutely don't want to do if you're interested in rocking your mojo and living a mojolicious life is to not conform. In this day and age, it's so easy, of course, with social media, right? With Instagram, with, just everything that's out there on the internet. There's message upon message upon message telling us that we have to do a certain thing, look a certain way, dress a certain way, behave a certain way, smile a certain way to get X, Y, or Z. And I'm here to tell you and to give you permission and to hopefully liberate you to not conform to any of it, unless whatever that is a true expression of you, right? Like if you're into Harry Potter stuff, like hardcore, if you're really hardcore into Harry Potter stuff, and your potential partner is like a hardcore Trekkie. I'm totally going off the fly here, people. So work with me on this, okay? And you decide, okay, well, I'm just gonna pretend to be a total Trekkie too, because I really want them to like me. Like, they're gonna find out at some point that you're not really a Trekkie. And maybe that would be a deal breaker, maybe it wouldn't. But what's gonna be the issue is that you have made yourself up to be something that you are not. And nobody really enjoys that ultimately. Like, the world wants you. The world wants you. Like, if you're a hardcore Harry Potter person, be a fucking hardcore Harry Potter person. Fly that Harry Potter flag. Like, go for it, right? I mean, this is all about like letting your freak flag fly, whatever that looks like. Okay, whatever that looks like. And the more comfortable you can get in your skin, yours, like the one that you're in right now, not somebody else's, your skin that you're in, the things that you love, the isms that only you have, the stuff that is so fantastically, uniquely you, accentuate that. Give it to us, right? Just give it to us. And yeah, you might be into Harry Potter and a Trekkie. I'm neither, by the way. And I love all you who are into what you're into, because that's the thing. See, when someone is so utterly themselves, isn't that attractive? Like, really, isn't that attractive? Even if like you're not into whatever they're into, it's still so attractive and so exciting to see someone so utterly themselves, right? Like, maybe somebody's a complete antique car person. I have a couple guy friends in my world, and they're just like so into all these, and they are gorgeous, amazing cars, right? But it's not necessarily something I'm going to spend my whole day and wrap my life around. And yet I adore these guys because they are so passionate about it. And I love hearing them talk about it. And I love hearing, their enthusiasm about it. And of course, I can learn something. Same thing for you. Whatever it is that is a genuine expression of yourself, the way you dress, what you want to eat, where you like to hang out, right? What TV shows you watch, what you are reading. Let yourself be you, right? You have permission from today forward, all right, to be yourself. And frankly, this is a message we all need to hear a lot of the time. I got to remind myself about this all the time too, right? Do not conform. Rock your mojo. And if you, and I'm sure you know someone who does need this message, go ahead and tag them below, right? Tag them in a comment. Let them know, hey, watch this, and remember, be yourself. Do not conform no matter what. Because frankly, when you conform, you are turning the mojo dial down. And then the volume on your mojo, maybe it's at a 1 or a 2, maybe a 3. You got to be careful though, because anything that you let turn your mojo dial down, you're going to get used to that. And then you'll get used to that way of being, instead of being someone who has their mojo in the palm of their hands and uses it whenever they want, right? All right, everybody. So tag someone that needs to hear this message. I am sending you so much love. This has been your Mojo Moment for the day, and I will be back with the next one tomorrow. All right, it's Deborah Kagan. Bye for now.